Okay, let's do this. And how are you doing today? It's a pretty busy night. It's the weekend. I do hope that you had a fantastic Friday. And we are continuing the series of Own Your Power. You may get little bits and pieces of noise around because the entire family is here. But nevertheless, I promise to be on, and here I am. So we're going to focus on an extremely important tool for you today. It's a tool that I have been using all my life. From the time I can actually, according to the older folks, know myself, I have been using that tool. And it has been extremely powerful, helpful. Beyond meditation, meditation is something I picked up later on. But before there was meditation for me, there was this tool. And it is this tool that helped me to go through many an issue that would have knocked the breath out of me and would have allowed me at some point to give my power away. It's a tool that helped me through grief. It's a tool that helped me through annoyances, anger, all those. And it's also a tool that helped me to celebrate and to track my successes. And by now, you know, this is a tool within the last couple years has gotten pretty popular. And I'm grateful and thankful that people are jumping on board with it, because I remember there was one time when I was sharing with a friend, she was saying, I don't like that. And I said, but there are many different types and many different ways of doing it, because it's a tool. While it's therapeutic, it can also be very creative. So you can use it to heal your traumas and the old stories or the unpleasant stories that would have come up in your life, as well as so that would be on the therapeutic side in terms of owning your power and helping, as I say, helping you to heal. But you can also use that tool on the creative side of things in terms of helping you to own your power and to build your self-esteem and self-confidence in whatever area that you may choose at the time. So this is some of it here. I know you know now, yes? It's journal. And to the point where, like I was telling folks, there are so many different kinds, because this here, I have done it as a journal. And first of all, there's so much information. I'm just sharing. This is my book, The Healthy Lifestyle Journey Journal. And in terms of journaling, what we have done is just a simple one, so you don't have to go in depth on anything if you don't want to. Of course, you can start here and then use your own personal journal, another journal to complete that. So this is just one way. But what I want to get into, so this is, I'm just showing you a set of my journals. This one is from 2010, yes. I just pull out some journals randomly. In fact, I have some everywhere I go. I sometimes leave journal. This here, I buy them for there are times I use a notebook also. There are times I get a fancy one. And I had this one in 2007, yeah? Then this one was about dreaming. And this was in 2018, yes? Just showing you. And I love this one too. And this one was 2009. Yeah, and I do go back and read my journal. In fact, I opened to this page. I'm just going to share a wee bit with you. I love my life, but I sometimes want more. Actually wrote that Monday, September 7th, 2009. I feel I want people to accept and see me as this sophisticated, well-educated. You know what I am. I love me. I am happy. I was just writing things that came randomly to my head. Yes? I am happy with my accomplishment. I thank my Heavenly Father for being there for me. It's amazing. I'm a sophisticated, well-educated, self-made young lady. I guess I was affirming myself on something. I will attract the people that will build me up, and I did. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Lord, I thank you. And then I went on to say things to do. So I wrote down, I think during that 2009, I probably was studying there. I start planning for English and biology. Well, that would have been for my teaching. Yes, so just sharing. I don't have to look for anyone approval. So I'm just sharing bits and pieces. So then this journal, You Go Girl, this one was in 2006. Lord, when I read what I read, I laugh. And a lot of it was affirming. You deserve to buy yourself a $1,335.90 jewelry. You're worth it. You worth taking your facial. You worth getting picked up from school. I was teaching then. You worth getting your groceries made and your gas bought. You worth getting $3,000 more. You worth it. You worth to shop. I guess I was talking, and way back when it was an issue of always affirming myself and knowing that I'm worthy. And that's what I did. I said, you were to shop very well, purchasing all your meat, your vegetables, your breakfast food and fruits. You were to You may not come from a wealthy family, but you sure know how to eat and live a healthy life. And I was affirming myself, the devil is a liar. Never be afraid to ask for what you want with confidence, asking, not begging. God said his seed shall not beg bread. And I went. So that was in 2006. Oh boy, I didn't plan to read through this journal here on social media, but here am I. It's probably for somebody, because before I came on, I prayed and I asked God to help me say and do just the thing that needed to be said and done. So this one here, the heart believes the truth, and this is a guided journal. And it had place for photos, 20 photos, and I have some photos here. I wouldn't show the photo of what I have here. I gotta laugh. This is well, Saturday, January the 1st, 2000 actually. Wow. And I was proclaiming, hear this. This is the day that the Lord has made. We will rejoice and be glad in it. This is the year for maximizing the moment. I think during those moments I used to be focusing on T.D. Jakes' teaching during those times. So I said, this was no, it wasn't T.D. Jakes, it was Miles Monroe, yes. These are the things or children I'm not sure what word I put there with, and give birth to. Oh, these are the things or children I am pregnant with and must give birth to. So I'm just sharing some excerpts of my journal with you. And I put here an entrepreneur. So this is 2000, the 1st of January 2000, an entrepreneur. I have already give birth with this. Thank God. Then I had a top of the line, worship leader. During those times, I was on the worship team at our local church. And I said, this I have given birth to already, and my child is already growing so strong. Right now I'm walking. Praise the Lord. So I was saying I wanted. So I was on the worship team. In fact, it was during going to our practice during worship team on a Saturday. While I was going there, I lost my dear son to practice. But this is not, and it was these journals that really helped me to heal. Excuse me, huh? But I'm a little bit warm. It's this time of the season in my life where I am going through the menopausal process, and I'm not fussing over it. It's treating me just the way it's supposed to treat me. And then, of course, I have a nutrition educator. I'm already a full-blown nutrition educator. Then that was in 2000, a motivational speaker, a fitness instructor. Whisper, I put a dancer. I will not be Jenny Go Lately girl. So this is some of the things I was saying in my journal. This is my moment. This is my, devil, here I come with Jesus in the forefront with all the presence of the Queen. Bring the daughter of the Most High. Being the daughter of the Most High. Having the discipline to do what I ought to do. And this is some of the things you want to tell yourself and affirm yourself in your journal. So yes, and on the 4th, I put today, I see myself and my family living in a lovely home, starting my business, and so on. So yes, this is another type of journal, and I think this was one I totally love to. I know do you know your name and the meaning of your name? Because in 2003, I decided I would focus on my name there. And so under this journal, I had my name, Joslyn. And in the event that you are seeing me for the first time, let me introduce yourself. It's Friday when I'm recording this, so I'm having a little bit of letdown time. But I am Rev.Joslyn Pierre. I'm the founder of the Intuitive Wellbeing Institute. I am an ordained minister and a dedicated metaphysician specialized in holistic wellness. And if you've been feeling out of sort, out of balance, or seeking deeper fulfillment and growth, you are not alone. And I'm here to help you to harness your personal power, to release your full potential, and to clarify your diet, or I say to figure out the type of food and lifestyle behavior which would work best for you. Yes? And I offer a unique blend of spiritual insight and practical tools designed to transform your well-being. I focus on your mind, body, and spirit, there we address the fullness of who you are. And whether your goals involve personal growth, better health, or spiritual enrichment, with my diverse background in metaphysics and holistic health, I provide a range of services designed to support you on your journey of self-recovery or self-discovery and self-empowerment. So that's who I am, and today we are focusing on the series Own Your Power. We are on day number, honestly, I've lost count of the day. I have to go back and on Monday, because on Saturdays and Sundays I'm off, but I'll be back doing the live from Monday, and I'm trying to settle on a time. I've been talking about that for the longest while for those of you who are looking at me on the live on Facebook. So I'm thinking the more I try to shift around my schedule, so the time that I'm seeing for next week would be around 1:30, 1:30 to 2. So hopefully look for me around 1 to 3 for next week, please God. And this week, those of you who are here, hi Latisha, thank you for watching. I appreciate that. Thank you for joining me. Yeah, so I'm just chit-chatting about journaling. And one of the things I literally wrote down this because I want to share with folks, because many folks think this is just a craze that is passing now. Well, for me, it has never been a craze. And I trust that it will not be a craze for anybody, because the research, the scientific research is out. And I just took down this. They say science shows now that those who maintain a journal are healthier than others, and not just mentally, but the benefit includes long-term improvement in your mood, your stress levels, and depressive symptoms. And not only does it provide less chances of getting sick, listen to that clearly, not only does it provide less chances of getting sick, but it also increases your chances of fighting specific diseases. Diseases such as asthma, AIDS, and cancer. Okay, I didn't say that. The scientific research said that. The research further went on to say it can even make physical wounds, you know, the cut you get on your skin, yeah? It can make it heal faster. And there's actually cohort that they studied, and from that they said 79% of adults who spend 20 minutes writing about their thoughts and feelings for 3 consecutive days, 2 weeks before a medically necessary biopsy, were fully healed 4 days later. I'm going to just repeat this. It can even make physical wounds heal faster. 76% of adults who spend 20 minutes writing about their thoughts and feelings for 3 consecutive days, 2 weeks before a medical biopsy, were fully healed 4 days later. Meanwhile, 58% of the control group had not recovered. Right? That's what the scientific research showed. So the evidence is there, and for those of you who trying to figure out, stress, the headaches, journaling helps you to relieve stress. And we know that there are a lot of things associated with stress. For instance, we're talking about headache, high blood pressure, chest pain, heart palpitation, skin rashes, insomnia, or lack of sleep. All these things, journaling, believe you me, can assist you with it. It's not no hooksy-wooksy thing. The evidence is there, and I have seen it over and over. Trust me, without journaling, I am not sure what kind of person I may have been, or if I may have even been around, because of some of the things that I would have to work through. There is another important thing I want to share with you before I go, which I use as a tool, and I'm going to continue using it because I find it's extremely effective. And that's one, when you're writing, for those of you may have this one is specifically, again, in terms of helping you to own your power and reframe, reclaim your power. Now, reframing is a very powerful tool in journaling. And reframing has to do with, of course, most times we human beings can be largely delusional being. What we think we see at times may not necessarily be what it is, because we're looking through the eyes of our past experiences rather than what is or the truth of a situation. So when you reframe something, yes, the study was showing we do not see with our eyes so much as with our brains. Eyes are part of the machinery of perception, but the decision about what it is that we see are not made by our eyes. Those decisions are made by our stored social experiences, driving our interpretations and judgment, followed by feelings and behaviors, followed by thoughts. We look at the world through interpretive lens, all of which are non-conscious and permanently beyond direct conscious inspection. We can infer what they might be, but we can never be sure. So many times when you see something or something is happening to you in your life, if you do not focus on, and one of the other thing I want to bring forward with that is what we call the 6 window models. It is a way of drawing attention to the fact that you have already framed some stimulus in an unhelpful way if you are suffering emotionally or overreacting behaviorally. And so that's one of the aspects of journaling which I encourage people to do. There are different windows. I would not go through that now, probably at another setting. But this is extremely powerful. We call it the 6 window model, or there is the 6 window model, and I'm trying to get the mindhood model. Yes? So this is a very powerful tool that one could use, because with each window, it allows you to quickly reframe what you might be in your mind, Like for example, maybe I should give you a little example as to how that works. One of the windows, oh my, okay, let me just see. One of the windows, I'm trying to get I wrote down an example for you. Right. So one of the examples is that if you quickly reframe your problem based on the first window, I'm not seeing that, I'm not seeing this. So let me not attempt to go through this. But one of the things you will definitely will do in that with the 6 window model is that it's called reframing. So when you reframe, the pain you may initially feel, that emotional pain or what pain that you may initially feel, it will, or physical pain also, you will find it will diminish sooner than it otherwise if you had just, some people like to use spiritual bypassing. So you don't spiritual bypass it, you look at it and you reframe it based on the window, on the problem that you are seeing. Yes? So you cannot make it disappear without completing it when you look at it. So you complete it, you digest it, and then you chew it up. And that's a frame. Okay, so we're going to look at this another time because I don't want to complicate your thing. So I simply wanted to share these journals with you. This is another one. I mean, this is an ordinary one that you can pick up anyway. And this is from 2001. So I have been journaling for years upon years. And as I've shared with you, it has healed. For me, it has not been so much of a physical healing because I have not had any physical issues, but in terms of emotional and mental, I have been able to work through my stuff. Physical in terms for me, in terms of my diet, yes. So I know a lot of you may know of the food journal. You might have used it. Nowadays we have the app, all the different apps that will help us. Nonetheless, it pays to journal, whether it's for creativity or whether it's for your therapeutic healing. As I say, with therapeutic healing, it helps you, of course, to get solutions to your issues and to help you not to give away your power. And for creative purposes, journaling for creativity, and so again, it helps you to heal, because we are using in empowerment through spoken word. That's one of the things we do. We do poetry for empowerment, and part of it, of course, involves healing, and it brings out your creativity at the same time. So one, it can provide healing, and in addition to that, when it brings out your creativity, as I mentioned earlier, you build your self-confidence, you build your self-esteem. And there are so many other things too, because you can build your wealth also in terms of finances with that. Yes? So I'm going to leave you now. I have shared, I think this is what the good Lord would have wanted me to share with you tonight. I did prepare a couple things, and I keep fumbling over them. So probably what I shared, not probably, what I shared with you is exactly what needed to be shared tonight. So thank you for listening in. I will, as always, this will be up on YouTube, and I will drop some link in the comments. I want to remind you of this wonderful opportunity I shared with you in the earlier videos in regards to meta balance, and it helping you to align and helping you in terms of stress control, increasing your vitality, and so many other wonderful things. There is a 2-week free trial for those of you who might be interested. As I said, it will be in the comments on YouTube, plus some of the other challenges that you can partake in if you so desire. So bye for now. Do have a fantastic weekend. Do a little dancing if you love that. Get into some music. Don't forget to drink your water. Carry your water bottle with you. I'm looking across it because mine's across there and I'm feeling thirsty. So I need to get to that.